Where's my ear? Ah! Can you hear me? Hi, hello. Hello, everybody. I know this is kind of a weird time. Oh, hello, Claire. Or should I say, hello, wife to darkness. You're doing some work? Oh, wonderful. Doing more of your good work. Making more beautiful things for people to put on their beautiful selves. Yeah, you can hear me. Hello. Sorry for the plain face. I didn't feel like putting any more... Well, I don't have no makeup on, as you can see. I've drawn some eyebrow pencil and some mascara. And I've got a little bit of me so hot chili lip sauce on the lips, so they look a little bit plush, a little bit warm and red. Oh, I love you back, Grotesque Dreams. Hello. Hi, Natalie. Hello, Luna Rainbow. So nice to see you. I feel like we haven't seen you for a while, or just... Greetings from Missouri. Hello, Alison Mack. Hello, Amelia. Oh, really? Why, I wonder? Hey, Ghost Girl. Thank you very much. Suha. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Salem. Minty shit. Oh, that's excellent news. That's what I want you to be able to do. Express yourself. It's a good feeling. Oh, of course I said hi. Oh, thanks, Donna. I actually don't have any, Oh, Mr. Tracy Williamson. Snow and spring. Ah, lovely. Hello, Stinky Rat. Hey, Cassandra Bat. Hey, Klingzor. Is it Claudia? Hello, greetings from Germany. Hello from Russia, August. Oh, wow. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you, Bella. Oh, gosh. Hey, Mr. L, could I trouble you again to put on that fan? And maybe bring me my fan? Because I'm a wee bit warm. And my skin's looking a wee bit peach in this light. So it's probably just going to be a bit funny. Thank you. I'm really hot. Not the good kind of hot, just overheating hot. Did I say your name right? You'd like to express yourself through smoke signals. That's hilarious. Please do it. Please do it and film it. Finley Dennis. Oh! Keeps changing your name. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I keep going peach. I guess I'll have to stay sort of in the same place so that the white balance stays the same. I don't know.
We figure out how to fix it.
We didn't. I don't know if we figured out how to fix that. Hello from Russia. Hello. Thank you, Felicia. I'm assuming you mean had. Oh my god, Tim Kirby. Oh shit. Oh, thank you. Wow. It's 4 in the morning here, but I wanted to say hi before it goes off again. Have you just sort of like awoken from sleep? Are you like halfway through sleeping? Oh, thank you so much, Tim. That's really nice. I hope you've been having good dreams. And I hope your bed's nice and comfortable. And soft and cozy. Yeah. And please do film it, Charles. Do it. Like, we need more of that in the world. Aw. Tim, that is so sweet of you. I've been feeling a wee bit emotional, so I feel a little bit loved and appreciated at the moment. Pretty much, yeah. I did that last night, actually. I like, you know, pretty normal, I suppose. I kind of woke up. I went to sleep quite early, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, stayed up for a few hours, felt kind of shitty, went back to sleep. I don't know, your brain gets like, is it another day? Oh, Becky! Oh, Becky! Oh, Becky, you're so sweet and lovely. Lots of lugs and health back to you, spooky sis. here's a black heart for you. And a little bat. I feel so, like, naked. The Shy Goth. Do I have any future vlogs planned? Sort of. I mean, it's a bit difficult. Well, I guess basically all the... Normally at this time I'd be like going around Europe making fun vlogs of stuff, but that's impossible at the moment. So I'm gonna have a crack at doing some more New Zealand-y things, because it's like, well, I guess New Zealand's kind of nice, and I've got nothing else to look at right now. And New Zealand's a place that a lot of people don't ever get the chance to go to because it's very far away, and travelling here is pretty expensive. So I thought, well, maybe it'll be a nice thing to do, just to show New Zealand to everybody. Freak Show, could you please tell me how to get up and get ready? You need motivation. I'm the wrong person to ask. Mr. Owl regularly has to like physically lift me out of bed. I'll just be like, I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to. But I guess if there's like something you have to do or somewhere you have to be, it's important. Good night, Tim. You're off back to sleep again, are you? Oh, you'd love to see New Zealandy things, Scarlet. Good. That's good. Would I like to purchase your soul, Miguel? I don't know. What would I do with it? Is it easy to store? Will it fit in a jar? Hope you're taking care of yourself, Becky. Yeah, rocking up and being awesome. Just as you do, just rocking up. You like the New Zealand vlogs? Australia's better than New Zealand. Oh, shots fired. Hey, creepy pasta. Greetings from Finland. Is it Lila? Layla? I've been only briefly to Denmark quite a long time ago. I was there for a couple of days. And I was like, Christ, it's expensive here. But I'd really like to go around Scandinavia a lot more. Since now that I know that I'm part Scandi, I would really like to, you know, see the place. I really want to go to Finland. I actually want to go to, like Lapland. I want to go to Finland in wintertime. Like, I decided a few years ago that I was going to make a thing out of going to, like, having winter holidays, because nobody ever does that, do they? People go on holidays for summertime, and I'm like, well, I want to have winter holidays, and I want to go to places that are made more beautiful by the winter and the snow, and maybe have, like, winter traditions and things like that. And I thought I'd really love to go to Finland, and maybe go, like, dog sledding or something. But I guess it's going to be a wee while before that's possible. Bora Cult Sanctuary, I do like sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut very much. Molly, you're in Wellington too, are you? Oh my god, hi. We like are also like totally in Wellington like right now. Baby doll, Japan? Are you in Japan? What's my last experience with Asia? Well, speaking of Japan, that would be it, I guess. Let me think. I've hardly been to Asia. I want to go. I was going to go. I've been to Japan twice, but I was quite young. I was the first time 12 years old. I went over with my grandfather, and because my dad was over there for quite a while working on a ship, so we went and stayed on the ship. And they brought me because I was like learning Japanese myself, and I really, really wanted to go there. So they surprised me by flying me to Japan. And then I went back for a school exchange a couple of years ago. But of course that was oh, this is hurtful. That was 20 years ago. So I feel like probably Japan's changed a lot since then, and I would really like to go back. I was going to go back a few years ago, 2011 I think it was. I was going to go back. I was going to spend like 3 months there and then spend a year in Canada, but I had a dream that told me not to go, and then the big earthquake happened there, and I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't go. But I'd still very, very much like to go back there. Hello from Kurdistan, Maria. Oh my goodness. And hello from Bulgaria, Alexandra. Wow. Hi, lots of love back from a New Zealand. I've had quite a New Zealandy sort of day, actually. Who died? Prince of Darkness. The day is young. Hello from Sri Lanka, Natalie. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. And Cecilia from Hungary. Iron Man from Canada. Yeah, this is not like the kind of time I usually do stream, so it's like, I guess we're getting you get like a variety of people from different parts of the world. Deneen? Granny from America. Oh, I hope you're well too. Oh, thank you, Marie Claire. Oh my god, my juice is invisible. It's I was like, everyone's gonna be weirded out by my green juice because it's kiwi fruit juice. It's like green, but I didn't even think for a second, oh, it's a green screen. You can't see it. Hey ho. I'm from Tunisia. Oh my goodness, Sunrise. Hello. Greetings from Greece, Draco Noctis. I'm from the UK, Dreaded Wench. Void Juice, yes. From where, Damien? Also, hi. Oh, thank you, Suha. Hi from the UK, Shane. Hello. Thank you very much. You're just casually drinking the Void. Hello from the Netherlands, Annika? Is that how I say your name? Ooh. That sounds fancy, Barbara. You're also the Netherlands, Joe? Vampires don't sleep. No, indeed. Hello from Brisbane, Stuart. No, where is that, Shy Goth? Marty from South Africa. Goodness me, hello, and hello from the Czech Republic. Adela? Hi! Thank you, Marty Marty, by the way. My hair is not the way it usually is. Northern Ireland, just imagine your accent. Okay. Wait. I like, oh, now I get it. Northern Ireland. There, now I get it. Northern Ireland. Iron. I can't do a Northern Irish accent, but I have to. If I can do accents if I've like been listening to them regularly and I can imitate it, but I haven't been around enough lately to do it without sounding stupid. Ooh. Oh, is that right, Lilith? Oh my goodness. You just went with your gut instinct. You should always follow your gut instinct. I think sometimes if you have like a weird dream about something or an instinct, it's like there's definitely something. You should pay attention to that. But then again, it's also like a little bit difficult because maybe, you know, if you're someone like me, maybe it's just like you've got anxiety or paranoia or whatever. It's like, I don't know if it's just anxiety or if it's real feelings I should pay attention to. Max! Oh, hi, Max! Hi, hope you're good. Here's a red heart. Why do I hide my ginger hair? Just because it bothers me that it doesn't match things. Oh, fuck, the music, I forgot. Well done. Is that a good volume? I totally forgot about the fucking music. I'm just like, something's wrong, something's missing. Today's a very rainy day for your country today. No, today was quite nice today. Oh, from Bayern, Lena. I never managed to get down there. Liebe Grüße aus Neuseeland. Yeah, I don't know why, because I've got a bunch of friends who live in Bayern, and I was always like, yeah, I'll come down and visit. I actually really want to go there, but I never got around to it. Yes, Stinky Rat, there will be, yeah? I made a wee post on there just a few minutes ago. Oh, Maria. Thanks for, like, 7 years. Holy crap, that's like the whole time. Wow. You absolute legend. Hey, Megan Rose. I'm not gonna, Miro? Miro is a non-English speaking watching the live. Oh, how, what's your first language? What's your mother tongue? That sounds cool, Joe Victor. I'm from Liverpool, Jenna. I'm from Queensland, Elizabeth, hello. Yeah, I'm alright, Lunar Rainbow. Are you good? Hello from Mexico, Lux. Nerdy Collections. Oh, did my septum piercing hurt? Yes, it did. It was a bit like being punched in the nose. What's it like not being in quarantine? Well, I don't even remember how long were we even quarantined for. Our quarantine was last year, and by now it had ended. So we've been out of quarantine for well over a year now, which is very nice. And honestly, our quarantine only lasted like a month, or maybe 2 months, like something like that. It was very short, because 3 months-ish? Yeah, I don't know, it was very short. And I was like going nuts, and I can't imagine what it must be like after all this time to still be in quarantine. I would have lost my mind a long time ago. So I'm just like mad impressed to anyone who's been like locked away all this time and hasn't gone nuts, because you're a stronger person than I am, I guess. Hello from Norway, Unknown Geek, and oh my god, Heaven Price! Oh, thank you so much, cripes. Can't stay long, but hope you have a lovely day. Thank you very, very much, Heaven Price. I hope you have a lovely day too. I'm sorry you can't stay long. I guess you've got stuff to do. Yeah, thank you so much. It's really nice. My goodness me, I have to fan myself. I'm just feeling, I keep looking at my like little picture in the screen. I'm like, feeling really paranoid about the old face. My day is nearly over, actually. It's 9:15 in the evening. You're just coming out of yours. Oh my god, Suha, really? Hello from Hawaii, Megan. Oh my gosh. And hello from Whakatane. Ah! Hey, Natasha. Hello from Wellington. Crashing a VIP invitation-only memorial service, rubbing elbows with a big... I would hardly say I was rubbing elbows with bigwigs, but, what I did today, and the reason I've got, like, this look on, earlier today, so I found out that there was, like, gonna be a, like, a memorial service nearby, for, like, you know, a Prince Philip memorial service, and I just assumed it was, like, a public event. So I doodled along there, and I got I got there, and there were security people that were like, I said, I don't suppose it's going to be possible to get in, and he says, do you have an invitation? I said, nope. Well, sorry. I'm like, oh. So I just sort of like hung out by the door for a couple of minutes, and the security people and like the police everywhere were just like looking at me, being like, thinking I was just some crazy person or whatever. And then this woman came out. I think she took pity on me. I guess I looked a bit emotional. Turns out she was like, she's the assistant priest there. And so she came out and she was like, would you like to come inside? Yes. So she guided me inside, gave me a program and a seat. And I was like, wow. And the security were absolutely keeping watch on me the whole time. But, you know, fair enough. For God knows, I could have had a gun in my bag or something like that. They didn't search me, and I definitely don't look like like I could. Basically, it was a very, 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 very formal thing, and the Prime Minister was there, so I saw the Prime Minister. There were former Prime Ministers there. The Maori King was there. The Governor General was there. Lots of diplomats were there. It was actually fascinating. There was this massive, like, variety of people, all different religions and things, and I was just, like, sitting at the back. It's not like I really stuck out or anything, because I was sat at the back with, like, you know, some school students and stuff in their uniforms and things. So, yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness, they let me in. They let me in without an invitation. And afterwards, this very smartly dressed police officer came up to me and he said, you did well, didn't you? And I said, did I? He says, oh yes, you got in without an invitation. She's a very nice lady. Let me in. It was very, very beautiful. It's very nice. So I felt like actually just like super embarrassed. I don't know why, but I was like, I should be happy, but really I just feel deeply embarrassed at my error of just like assuming maybe it was a public thing. But it, you know, I got to see something very beautiful, and yeah, it was really cool. It was nice, and so I didn't really speak to anybody. I spoke to like a couple of people, and then I ran into a friend there who I hadn't seen for ages, so it was all very nice. Yeah. Anyway, so that happened today, and I had never seen the current Prime Minister in the flesh before, but she's a very, very elegant lady. So I'm a big fan of her. She's done an excellent job at being a Prime Minister. Oh my God, did you have a prize? Holy shit! Ah, cool. Which one did you get? Oh, that's so cool. I'm glad you love it, and I'm glad it's good. A Spreadshirt, like, it's all the merchant stuff's made through that website Spreadshirt, right? So I'm like, I'm always like a bit kind of like if it's good, because I don't have control over it myself. But I, tested it out when I first set it up by I got like a t-shirt and a mug. The mug was excellent, but Spreadshirt can be a bit kind of sometimes, but generally the things, they produce are pretty good. So I'm really, really glad. I'm really, really glad. That's so awesome, Heaven Price. That's really great. Thank you, and you live it to death. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, Lilith, a nice lady. Yeah, her name was, I asked her, I said, oh, that's very kind of you. And I said, what's your name? And she said, Pixie. And I thought I'd misheard her. But later on, I looked up the website of the cathedral, and she was I guess she's like the reverend, like the sort of main, like, reverend guy's wife. So she's like the assistant. Because I noticed on the way out that she winked at me, and I noticed she had like the wee collar on. So, right now it's Faith and the Muse playing that weirdo. Mins? I'm not going to try and say that, sorry. I do a Korean makeup look. I don't know. I've been using a lot of Korean skincare. Yeah, so the nice lady was called Pixie. So I found her, and I wrote her a nice letter to say thank you. Well, I wrote to the church And I said, please pass on my thanks. Still in the lockdown in the UK, Nisi. Well, is it not loosening up there a wee bit soon? Is it not loosening up a bit there soon? Hello, Archer. Nice to see you. Donegas, where do I like to visit in Edinburgh? Your partner, you're eloping to Gretna Green. Fuck yeah! Good on you. That's awesome. Yeah, that's like such a great tradition. Going to Edinburgh after. I just like to walk around the city. It's just so lovely. It's not that big, you know. Yeah. Oh, damn. So that's been my day, and it was all very, well, not patriotic, it was all very New Zealand-y, and, you know, I got to see some important public figures, and, got to sing both of our national anthems. New Zealand has 2 national anthems in 2 different languages. We're a bit special that way. They won't marry 15-year-olds anymore at Gretna Green. Well done. Joey, stop wearing goth clothes because of a relationship. You didn't know how much you missed it. Well, it's a shame that you felt like you couldn't. I think it's a bit suck when you're in a relationship and that person's just like, I don't know, why would you dress like that? Oh, your sister is here, Natalie. Oh well, hello. Hello, Eve Hellos, nice to see you. Megan Niemand, I see you there. Hi. You know, sing them. Yes. Did I say? I actually. Doria Gray, hello. Aus Österreich. How is Österreich? I love that. I love the word. Österreich. What was I saying before about Japan? Yeah, I really want to go back to Japan. And you asked had I been to much? Have I been much around Asia? I've only been to Japan that couple of times, and I spent a day in Bangkok. I don't think that really counts. Although it was a very interesting day. Oh, Salem. Judith? Is that how I say your name? Hi from Hungary. Hello. Well, thank you, Jessica. Did you hear that the actress just died the other day? Helena was her name? Oh my god, that was so sad. She was in so many things, and she was really good at being like kind of, you know, evil characters. She was pretty scary. Great actress, but what very sad news that was. Trey, thanks. No, I haven't been to Budapest, but I've been through Hungary on a bus once. I don't think that counts. I went through Hungary on a bus. No, not Helena Bonham Carter. No. I can't, honestly, I don't remember her name and I feel terrible for that. But she's the woman who played Narcissa Malfoy. She died. She was in lots of things. She was also in Penny Dreadful, I think. She was in like a lot of sort of period things. She had a distinctive like look. Oh, Alicia? I'm not gonna. How do I say your name there? Windingland? Alicia, thank you so much. That's really cute. That's so sweet. You can also have some black hearts. Oh, and black hearts. Big lovey black hearts. And wait, that's not it. Where's my brown bat? Where's Norman? What have you done with Norman? How can I have black hearts and brown bats if I can't see my brown bat? Where's Norman gone? I have a Norman. Oh, so he is. Thank God for that. Black hearts and brown bats. They're very, very sweet. Oh, you gotta go learn a rainbow. Work in 9 hours, alright? Have a good sleep. See you next time we see you. Helen McCrory, thank you, Donna. Thank you. That's it. I was like, it's mix something. It was like, it's mix something or it's O something. And I'm like, I can't remember and I feel terrible. But, yeah, so that was very sad news. I don't think she was all that old. I know. Well, unfortunately, everybody that we admire will die eventually. It's an unfortunate part of being alive, I suppose. Yes, plushy bats. This is Norman Bats. I'm so good at naming things. Only like 50-something shit. Whew. You're holding up your plushie bat, Suzanne. Yeah. I miss all my plushies. I have a little pile of plushies. But with all my stuff overseas, of course. Hello, La Chinese? Sorry, I'm bad at words. Hey guys, greetings from Dortmund. Dortmund, hello. How's Dortmund going? Dortmund's one of the places I would consider moving, actually. Oh, thank you, Kat. Hello, Hanoi. Thanks very much. A chap bumped into me today. You know, we sort of, accidentally bumped into each other at the, crossing, and he was like, oh, sorry, and then he said something to me in Maori, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I didn't know how to respond, and I felt really terrible. But it was something I'd never heard before. It was like a little phrase I'd never heard before. Like, there are lots and lots of little, there's lots of Maori words that we just use every single day, right? It's just like part of being here, the words that everybody knows. And I didn't know these ones, and I'm like, I'm an idiot. So I was just like, oh no, you're right. Yeah, right. Holy shit, was it that bad, Lilith? Damn. He broke his back. Ooh, I heard that he'd had a car accident, but I didn't think it was that bad. Christ. Damn. I didn't get him a baby doll. He was a gift. Norman was a gift from a very dear person who comes on here quite a lot, called Monkey, who sent me Norman. Your bat is called Battius Beats. That's hilarious. I love it. How do you get your bleached bit so silvery? Not very easily. It's growing back. I need to get it. I need to bleach it again. It's all gingery. Just lots of toner, really. I got a really good product. In fact, it's about time I did one of those bloody favorites videos, isn't it? I mean to do one, because I found a very, very nice product for blonde hair. Because you know how if you've ever tried to bleach your hair, and you needed to use toner because it goes yellow. Well, toning shampoos, blah blah blah, they're pretty awkward. But Futch has this purple spray, and you just spray it in and comb it through, and it's like, boom, really good. That's one of the most useful products I think I've found recently, so I'll have to mention it. Hello from Istanbul. Goodness me. Well, hello from Wellington, New Zealand. And have I been to Poland, Ruda Red? I've been twice to Poland, and both times I had a wonderful time. Oh, thank you, Maria Heiss. Thank you. I really don't know what to do with it. Nighttime for bats in LA. Oh, Tofu! Hey! Nice to see you! Hello, Batmom! Ever thought about dressing up as the tall Resident Evil vampire lady? Well, Tofu, I have thought about that. I have to do a bit more looking into what she actually looks like, because I've never played Resident Evil. But, so many people are like, oh, you should do, a cosplay of her. And because when I first saw her, I was like, I could do a cosplay of her. And so lots of people are like, you should do a cosplay of her. So maybe I should do it. I mean, I'm not 7 foot tall, but I can give it a go. It might be a bit awkward, I guess. It would be quite a hard work thing, because isn't she got long claw hands and, a big hat and stuff. I mean, I have a big hat, but it may not be big enough. Hello from Sweden. Hey, Creezaffy, it's nice to see you. Hello from Canada, James. Song name, Steve, the one that's playing right now. Because right now it's Trust by She Pleasures Herself, but I can't remember just... What was the one that was playing directly before this? Was it Corpus Delicti? It's I can kind of barely hear in my ear, what's playing. And if you say what's playing, I have to go oh, it's this. Otherwise, my brain would be, getting all messed up. Excuse me. Jeffrey had to fly his best friend who was in the car with him back to Vegas so he could see his... Ooh. Oh, damn. 3 times cancer survivor. Shit, that guy is meant to live. That's pretty bloody stressful. I hope they're alright. Yes, I heard that he'd had an accident, or I'd seen it on his Twitter. But from the way he was talking about it, it sounded like he was, okay. Thank you, Mr. Tracy William. I like this background. I like this background because this, to me, is a picture of equality. Death the Great Leveler. And if anyone can read it, now I can't remember exactly what first means, but that's like, it's like means like Kaiser, King, Count, Freeman, farmer, rich, poor, old, young, and it's like, it doesn't matter. We're all the same at the end of the day. I really like this image. Yeah. Yes, well, I will please do a Resident Evil big lady transformation. I'll do it. I'll have a go. I'll have a go. I don't know when I'll manage it. Oh, I've got a big problem actually. Big problem. So the laptop I use for editing has packed a massive sad. Oh, Essilfer? I'm not sure how I say that. Here's a toast with some void juice. Yeah, I like that idea of equality. Death don't give no fucks. In the eyes of death, everyone is equal. Hello from Georgia, the country, not the state. Nice to see you, sad space lord. Hello, from Georgia. Quite a burial. Tamong. How do I say that? Sorry. From Karbi Anglong, India. Goodness me. I love the variety of like places today. You know, it always really depends like what time I do these streams as to like you know, where we get people coming from. And so I don't usually do them at this time, so it's like, wow, people from everywhere today. It's amazing. Rach from Australia, since you were 16, oh my goodness gracious me. You're a high school teacher. Fuck yeah, good on ya. You're a goth high school teacher, that's awesome. I've got a mate who's also like a school teacher, and he's got like green hair and stuff, and I'm like, your students must think you're so cool. Hello from Poland, Paulina? Yes, I was saying before, I've twice been to Poland and I really enjoyed it both times. A great time. Lots of fun. I liked it there kind of, I think, I don't know why, but I didn't expect to like Poland, but I really thought it was very beautiful and everybody there was very nice. And I really liked how cheap all the beer was. Favorite musical, Angel Vamps? I'm gonna say it's gotta be Cats. Just a bit special to me. It's 2 in the morning in Arizona. Isaiah, oh, hello to your wife. Give her a hug for me, since I can't do that myself. Oh, bless, thank you. Your mum is a school teacher and she's not alternative. Just randomly dressed up as a punk for one day to make a statement about not judging people for how they look. That's really great. That's really nice. That's a really nice thing to do. Please come to Brazil, Amanda. Maybe someday. Oh yes, what kind of massive sad laptop pull? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, if you've ever had a Mac before, or a computer, I have a feeling what might have happened is like a kernel panic, and basically it's stuck in a boot loop, and we've tried everything. Like I've had problems like that happen with Macs before, but there's like different things you can do to try and like get it to boot it to safe mode and stuff like that, and none of it's working. So it's like, we're like, well, fuck. So honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't edit. I can't do stuff. Mr. Owl's like got this sort of clunky PC through there, and he's like, you could try editing on here. And I'm like, I don't know how to use PCs. I've never edited on a PC before. I don't know how the technology works. I'll do it all wrong. I spent the last year trying to get like a bit of a grip on PCs, but I'm just a Mac person. I've always used Macs. So I'm like, I don't know, besides, you know, I mean, my own laptop died ages ago, so I've been using his one, which was like a better version of the same one, and now it's like, not working. I'm sure we can get it fixed, but shit. Yes, Lena, 1000% I will come to Germany at the nearest possible opportunity. And Eleanor, speaking of which, hello from Germany. Sparkling Cyanide, hello, nice to see you. Good morning from London. Exploring with Larry, hello from California. Do you like to explore, Larry? Cha-cha, for ages. Oh my goodness me, welcome back. Glad you like the hair, I don't really know if I like it. Hi from Iceland, I heart my senpai. Oh my goodness, God, I want to go to Iceland. Yes, no radishes. I've been to the catacombs in Vienna. I made a vlog when I went to Vienna, which you can see if you like, but they don't let you film in there or take pictures, so I was just trying to be like, well, that was really great, but I couldn't show it to you, so here's some pictures or whatever. Bit of a pity. It's annoying, like I've been to some like really cool places that I've wanted to vlog, but as soon as you get there, they're just like, no cameras. And it would be super cheeky, wouldn't it, to like sneakily film things and them to find out later and be like, oh, you piece of shit. Hi from the Netherlands, Stitch the Zombie. Tear Zombie. Hello from Norway, Ragnald. Hey, hello, Cynthia Digital Bitch Glitch. From Virginia. Hello from New Jersey in the States, Rosa. Hi! I've been to New Jersey. Don't get all the hate. I don't understand it. I liked it there. Everybody was great. Hi from Edinburgh, Mumble Baby. Ah, my favourite place. Becky. Hello from Estonia. Yes, soon. Let's hope it's not too long. Naomi, where would I like to visit when I next go abroad? Obviously, I want to go straight back to Scotland because it's all my stuff is. And then I want to go to Germany, but I really want to go around Eastern Europe. I want to go to Scandinavia, and I want to go around the USA. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Mexico. Those are the first places I want to go. Hello from Dunedin, Demelza. Oh my gosh. Hello. That's like our Dunedin, right? Not that other random Dunedin in Florida. Oh. How do I say your name? I'm not going to try it. I'll say it wrong. But thank you. I like the hat too. How's it being handled? Basically, Kreezaffy, I rented a flat, a very cheap flat in a kind of small stabby town near Glasgow, and that's it. All my worldly belongings are in there. It was cheaper than a storage facility. I moved all my stuff there because I was in the process of trying to get a work visa to stay there, but that fell through. Because of the company, not because of the visa process or anything. The visa process is fucking complicated. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They do not want people to move there, I swear to God. And there used to be such a thing for New Zealanders and I suppose Australians, and that called right of return. So like if you were born in New Zealand but like your recent ancestors came from somewhere in the UK or whatever, you had right of return to like go home. And people always sort of consider it to be home or whatever. So I do, in my mind, every time I go to Scotland, I'm like, oh my God, I'm home. Like, this feels really right to me. So, you know, it had always been like a thing. Really wanted to, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try and make it happen. I'm going to work really hard, try and make it happen, and it still hasn't happened. So, you know, I had an employer set up who said like, I'll do whatever it takes to get you to come work for me. But that was obviously not true. The company started to lose money and he was like, I can't afford it. So, fuck. Libertina, hello from Iran. Hello. How's Iran these days? Shaq's also from Vienna, oh my goodness. Hey, from the Philippines, Humber Sauce. Hi. Long Beach, California, Jeffrey. Greetings from Turkey. Hi, Randiel. Thank you. Yes, and I was just saying before about visiting Asia, Stitch the Zombie. You recommend the Philippines. I have a cousin who's a anthropologist. She spent quite a long time in the Philippines. It sounded like just so fascinating. Richard Crook, have you been to New Zealand? It's like the weather, especially from in the south, it's almost like pretty much there's Britain, there's New Zealand, they're sort of like more or less the same place on the planet, but like opposite. The weather is extreme. The weather in my hometown, and someone here from Dunedin will be able to vouch for this. The weather down there is very much Scotland weather. So it just feels really like familiar because it's always fucking wet. It's always like grey and raining and depressing. Although I should think, I do think the weather's a wee bit better here. But the further north you get, it gets kind of like hot and sticky, and I don't really like that. Oh, Nova Knight, you're an anthropology major too. On you. I think people are fascinating. It's got to be such a good subject to study. But no, you haven't. Yeah, no. Basically, like No, it's not hot like Australia. That's the funny thing. New Zealand's very different from Australia, just like, you know, the flora and fauna and the weather is very different. It's like they're next to it, they're near each other, but they're so different. Hello from Latvia, Beru. Oh my goodness. It's snowing in Indiana right now. Thank you, Libertina. Ta. Hello, it's the Brian Raglan channel. It's nice to see you. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling a bit paranoid about the old face, but here we are. I was trying to like look like a sophisticated person today, and I was just like, I can't be asked putting on proper makeup now, so fuck it. Thank you, Reverie. Hello, Swamp Elf. Greetings and love from Northern Ireland. We've got someone else here from, as you said, Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. I hope you guys are okay, right? Because, well, I mean, Northern Ireland's been in the news lately, hasn't it? I don't suppose that's everywhere, but, like, all the riots and the drama and stuff, that's some scary shit. Can people just have no chill sometimes? Just be careful, really. You're never okay. Oh no. So when I did my thanks Pacific Coast Piper, have I tried the Farming Simulator series of games? No. Oh, thank you, Arendelle. Thank you. It's scary. Yeah, I can bloody imagine. Jesus. Jamelza, you've had some Dunner Stunners recently. You just don't tell people when the weather's great. No, you're too busy enjoying it. Oh no, I'd say that the weather in Dunedin is definitely better. Definitely better. But it's not dissimilar. I would, because it's kind of, especially if you've spent a lot of time in the North Island and then you go back to Dunedin, it's like, oh, it's cold here. I remember when I first moved to Wellington, like the first time I came to Wellington in like 2000, it was the end of 2011, I think, and yeah, so it was like summertime, and I got up to Wellington, and I was like, I don't have to wear thermals. I can take off my thermals. Thank you, Alfred. I'm not quite sure if I know what she looks like. Do I collect herbs? No, but I like putting them in food. I'm very bad at growing them. I've tried to grow herbs, but they die as soon as I bring them home, pretty much. Yeah, that would be Wicked Witch of Gloom. I don't know metal festivals. I've never been... Actually, I haven't been to any, like, music festivals in the UK ever. Whoa. You only just discovered green tea, Corley. No, it doesn't taste like grass. It tastes like green tea, I guess. Not all green tea is created equally. I like green tea with a bit of mandarin flavour in it, or orange flavour. It's very nice. Hopefully they'll move on to the next thing. Forenza Scots immigrated to NZ, didn't stop going south till the weather felt like home. I know, exactly. I'm just like, you can just kind of imagine, you know, it's 1840, 1850 and people, and, you know, there's like a bunch of Scottish people and we're like, here's good. We haven't seen the sun for days. This is what we built here. Oh, Brian! Oh, thank you so much. Just for being the fucking awesome person you are. Oh, whatever, you're awesome. Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice. Really nice of you to say. I was feeling a little bit negative because I just had a bit of a fight with a friend before, which I don't usually do. So I was feeling a wee bit sad. So thank you for, you know, being real nice. Hang on, your name's Khadija? Is that how I say it? I'm only saying that because I went to not university but other tertiary education with a girl called Khadija, so that's how she said it. Oh, Brian, you're awesome. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Are you from Dubai? Dubai? I've been through Dubai. Oh, green tea ice cream is delicious. Oh, I don't know, Corley, that's the thing, is if you start getting the expensive tea, then the cheap stuff never tastes good again. So, you want to, like, start with the cheap stuff, I guess, and then you, like, you know, move on to the good tea, and then you can appreciate it, right? It's like wine. You get used to drinking wine that tastes like vinegar, and then you have good wine, you're like, oh, this is what wine is supposed to be like. It's the same with all kinds of tea. A melancholic poetry wore black and didn't like us. Oh. And she had a sort of look like that, did she? Right. Elizabeth of Austria. Oh. Don't tell me there's a Twilight Renaissance happening right now, Stitch Zombie. I can't even get through those books. I tried reading one, but I couldn't get through it. And I watched one of the movies and I was like, that's time I can't get back. I'm sorry if you like Twilight, but that's just how I feel. Do you have a flag? Love it, Izzard. Now you want some green tea. English breakfast is the best tea. Well, it's just the, you know, I guess it's what we'd call here gumboot tea. Just plain black tea. Iron brew ice cream. I mean, it probably exists. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's Iron Brew everything, isn't there? You can bloody well get Iron Brew here now, including Iron Brew Energy and Iron Brew Extra, and I'm just like, holy shit! But it's not everywhere. You had to write a 2-page menu for your tea flavours. Well, you with all your different teas, it's surprising you hadn't had green tea before. Any good vampire novels? They tend to get cringy real fast. Yeah, a lot of them do, don't they? There's good ones. Depends what you like. Trying to think. I mean, obviously a lot of people like Anne Rice's books, but they are quite sexual, I think. Like, there's always seems to be a kind of sexual flavour to them. And I think her books are very beautiful and I love her characters. But I don't particularly like her vampire-like mythos, you know? To me it doesn't really seem believable. Like, you know, they just kill people every day, like lots of people every day. It's like there's no way that nobody would notice. So I don't really buy it. And the fact that they, you know, they don't need to drink people's blood all the time and they can just sleep for years, and I don't know, I don't really like that. I think that a vampire mythos should be scary and not just, you know, beautiful. You'll just stick to Mary Shelley here. I've had green tea ice cream, yes. Well, I should say, Ronnie, that Lady Grey is perhaps a little bit bergamotty. Has it not got bergamot in it? Laurel K. Hamilton. Cringe humour vampire novel needs to be made. Huh. Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. Oh. Whoa. Got some good. Well, obviously there's, you know, the original is Dracula, but I mean, so I started reading Varney the Vampire, right? And I need to get back onto it, but I'm afraid I can't, Khadija. I live out of a suitcase at the moment since COVID. Sorry. But, watch me old videos, you can see everything there. Nothing's changed. What's it like 12 hours into the future? Drama. I don't know. I've just fresh from a wee bit of drama. Like I said, I had a bit of a squabble with someone I hadn't spoken to for a long time, so that was a bit unpleasant. It's not something I usually... I wonder if it was really a squabble. It was more of a disagreement. It's dark. It's nighttime. That's true. It is nighttime. It's dark in the future. It's, otherwise it's okay. Things are alright. Nothing's blown up. You will never think differently. I don't know, Coralie. You've never had tiger tea from the South Island, which is not actually that exciting, but it's just because it's very specific. I don't think I have a favourite vampire movie. Oh yeah, as I was saying, so I have this channel, which I haven't updated for a million years, called Dark Slumber, which is like just me reading bedtime stories. And I was like, I couldn't find a good audiobook of Varney the Vampire. And it is actually pretty terrible. I mean, it's not well written, but it is very old now. And technically it's like a penny dreadful. And I'm reading it and I'm like, this Dracula is a rip-off of this. It totally is. There's like so much about Dracula that's very much the same as Varney the Vampire, and Varney came out first. I'm like, Dracula's a rip-off of Varney, but Dracula was better, so that one became like famous. And poor Varney just gets forgotten. Hi, Mai from Denmark. Hello. Oh, you just reread Mem Not the Devil? I haven't read that one. I know, you're absolutely right, Richard Crook. Yeah, better to get things out in the open. That's what I was trying to sort of say. I tried to just be like, you know, I hate arguing over things. And I was just like, it's what you think, it's what I think. We can think different things. Nosferatu, I'm talking about the books, Lisa, not the movies. Nosferatu was kind of, I guess, like the first movie, but the first book. Well, I guess maybe even before that was like The Vampire. I mean, there's been, and there was Carmilla. There's been like, you know, vampire stories and stuff from the past. But like, you know, of like the modern vampire we think of. Varney the Vampire, for example, was the first time a vampire was supposed to like had the two fangs that like left the holes in the neck. Like that's the first ever mention of that, right? And then Dracula sort of copied that, but there's just so much of it that's really similar. Yes, I have seen Penny Dreadful and it was great. What was I saying? Favorite British king? I don't know. I'm gonna say Charles II, the merry monarch of the swinging 1660s. I mean, I don't know how well loved he was. Yeah, on one hand, he was loved because he was like, go party. Go do sexy stuff to each other. Fucking have fun. Everybody's miserable. Christmas is back on. The theatres are open again. But then a lot of people were like, oh, but you're being too loose and too open and too much partying and so who knows. You can't please anybody. You can't please everybody, can you? It doesn't matter who you are. Whether you're just some guy or whether you're the King of England, you can't please everybody. Be lucky, I suppose, if half the people out there like you. Hello, Ashley. Oh, thank you. It's nice of you to say. Nosferatu was Dracula with the serial number filed off. Night/It. Nope, still in New Zealand. Lockdown in New Zealand has not happened since more than a year ago, Susie. I'm sorry to say, but we're doing really fucking well. But we're just like really, just like I was saying before. Watching everybody else around the world, it's just like, how are you still doing this? How are you still going through all this without having gone nuts yet? That's how bad it is in Ontario, really. Well, that's the funny thing is, New Zealand was very strict with the COVID, right? 2 people, I think it was, like 2 or 3 people got it in the country, and the Prime Minister and the government were like, we closed the borders. Nobody goes, we close all the shops, you can go to the supermarket or the chemist, that's it. You can go outside for like a couple of hours a day, stay away from each other. We never had to wear masks, but hand sanitizer was everywhere. You could wear masks if you wanted to, but you never at any point had to. Now you do have to wear them on airplanes, but that's it. And but basically they just cracked right down on it right away, and we got rid of it. It just didn't like get a chance to manifest here. So basically, like during, you know, a few people got it, and then there was like a bit of a surge. A few people got it, but I think there were maybe like fewer than 20 people who died in the end. Like very few people. You know, especially compared to other countries. It's just been like. So, and people were like, oh my god, New Zealand is such a police state, it's this, it's that. It's like, no, we just did the right thing. No, it's not like, you know, an authoritarian hellhole nightmare or something. It's like, the government made a decision, everybody followed suit. We did as we were told out of compassion, you know, out of caring for others, and not wanting the situation to get bad. And because we did that all very quickly, the situation didn't get a chance to get bad. So that was really good. Auckland has had a couple of lockdowns since for a couple of weeks at a time because there have been like little community outbreaks there. For example, like there was one guy that like escaped quarantine and like went to the supermarket, and so it's just like shit, now we have to lock down the fucking whole city. But yeah, agoraphobia is getting you through lockdown, no problem. Yeah, it'd be a good time to have agoraphobia, just be like, I'm in my element. No one's making me go anywhere, I don't have to. Yeah, that's the thing. Basically, it's just like my attitude the whole time was like, well, imagine if there was a war on. You know, you would have to give up a lot of stuff, and you'd have to change your behavior, and you have things have to be different. Anyway. Actually, what about King George, who was Prince Regent? You mean like the Mad King George, or his son, who was known as the fat one? There was like the Mad George and the Fat George, and nobody really liked that. I can't remember. Was he George the Fourth? No, he would have been George the Third. I don't know. There's like so many Georges. Anyway, it's a bit confusing. I feel sorry for Mad King George. Because I mean, these days he would have been properly looked after, but those days they basically treated him with things that made him worse. Yeah, so no good. Things doing well in Newfoundland. Being on an island definitely helps. It's obviously like a lot easier for us to close our borders because we're not close to fucking anywhere except Australia. Like no one can like sail over here easily, like on a canoe or something if they wanted to. Yeah, but we just strict as fuck, really. And the quarantine is nice. Like I saw the stuff like New Zealand's a fascist police state and putting people into quarantine camps. It's like, where the fuck is this coming from? I mean, that's fake news. The quarantine. I know I've had 2 friends who've been through the quarantine. It's basically like a 4-star hotel they put you in, and they feed you, and they give you like health checkups every couple of days. Like they look after you, and you're fine. So blah. We just did the right thing, really. Yeah, we did as we were told. It's like, well, that's the thing. Nobody here was like caring about my freedom or my liberties or whatever. It's like, this is a thing that's happening and we have to do it. And we did it, and the problem went away. And it just really sucks because no one's been allowed into the country, and this country relies very much on its tourism industry, so we're like, ouch, the economy. We've lost a lot of money, I suppose. And obviously it sucks not being able to go anywhere. But on the bright side, I mean, if you're a New Zealander who's got a bit of free time and you want to go and do some touristy stuff, there's no tourists around, so you don't have to wait in lines, or everything's a bit cheaper, etc. For example. A cheesy joke. What's a vampire's favourite ice cream flavour? Vanilla. Thanks, Brian. I have one for you that I saw. I was playing The Sims a wee bit last night, and I've got Vampire Sims. Yeah! And it was like, fuck, I don't know if you can remember it. It comes up with these like dumb little vampire jokes all the time. It was like, why does a vampire stand still? Because he's dead on his feet. Or something like that. Yes, Mumble Baby, I've worked through the Edinburgh Festival a couple of times, but I've never really been able to like completely just enjoy it. Yeah, I don't see why not, Khadija. Hello, Pop Culture Vegan, nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You can't come into New Zealand unless you're a New Zealander. People like aren't allowed to enter the country unless they're a New Zealand citizen. So that's how we've controlled it, really. Although I think we've just opened up a bubble with Australia, like 2 or 3 days ago. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I know, absolutely, Lilith. That's the thing. I'm like, we're fortunate in the sense that, like I just said, because it's an island, it's been very easy to close the borders. Like, because there's nowhere that one can just like row over from. Like I've heard that that's been happening in like the UK, for example. People are just like getting on a boat and like rowing. Like, well, you can't do that here unless you have a death wish. I mean, if you look at a map of the world, you can literally rotate the globe in such a way as it's just blue with like New Zealand in the corner. It's really far away. And like the nearest place, I mean, there's like the Pacific Islands in Australia, but there's nowhere, none of those places are actually close enough to just sort of boat yourself over safely. So yeah, I know that it's been, you know, super duper difficult for places like the USA that have like other countries attached and have different laws in all the different states and stuff. It's just, I mean, I can imagine it's like very, very hard to get any kind of control like that. But No, Lisa, nobody was allowed to come over. I don't think. No, you're not even Australians were allowed to come over. But they are now. Australians are now allowed to come over. Come to Mexico. I very much want to, Jeffrey. Hang on a minute. Whoa, wait, what? Watched one American YouTuber and she was getting ready to go to Jamaica for her birthday last month. Now she's getting ready for a girls' trip to Mexico. Yeah, like how? How? Are they allowed to? Is she allowed to? Who knows? Oh, how do I say your name? Bernacia? Slowly. I don't know when it's ever going to be done. I keep deciding I don't like bits of it. Mexico's pretty much open. Oh, is it? But yeah, I mean, it's obviously like, it's got to be so hard for big countries like the USA and like European countries that don't have physical borders, like landlocked countries and that. Like, that's got to be virtually impossible. It's got to be virtually impossible to completely control it. Like, you know, being on a little island on the bottom of the planet usually sucks because we're really fucking far away from everywhere. But in the COVID situation, it's been good. It's been for once a blessing. Alright, bye-bye, Beru. Bye! Have fun at work. Oh, thank you, Blizzard. Oh, it's strange hearing your name. Is it strange, Lisa T? Yeah, I don't like hearing my name either. I don't know why, it just feels weird. I had a police officer speak to me today, and I told him my name, and he said it, and I don't know, I'm just like, I feel weird hearing my name. Maybe just because I've gotten so used to hearing myself being spoken about as being just Friday or something. Like, well, at least it's similar to my real name, so it's not too weird, but... Forget Mexico, come to Blenheim. As in Blenheim? You're getting your first shot tomorrow, Chuffrin. Good luck. I've heard that it makes. I've heard that it's like a bit like getting a tetanus injection or something. Like it makes you feel a bit kind of sore and heavy on like the arm or wherever you get it. Yeah, I don't know, Jetta. Sort of haven't done anything on it, but I should. Maybe I should just fucking throw something together. Oh, is that right, Sparkling Cyanide? I haven't seen that. I should look it up. Oh! Wait, when is Walpurgisnacht? I should know, because we're celebrating it. Well, I should say a friend is celebrating it, and, we're going. So, that should be cool. Basically, we're just having, like, a different time of year Halloween. April 30th. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't like to slither out from under your rock unless you have to go to the store. Fair enough. I've had, well, because I mean, I've had a bit of a sort of mixed mind, right? So I've been trying to do, oh hey Zoki, I've been trying to like go to things and do things, right? Like the other night I went out to a club night kind of thing, like a sort of dark 80s. I do need a massage. Yeah, I need someone to give me a massage. Mr. L won't do it. Yeah. Why would you ever want to go to Blenheim? It's funny, people come to New Zealand, they're like, Blenheim. No, Blenheim. Wow, ugh. I was saying something. I've done that thing again. Where the hell is Blenheim? It's nowhere. It's literally nowhere. Hang on. Mr. L, what was I just saying? Can someone tell me what I was literally just saying a fucking moment ago? Holy crap. Oh, yeah, he gets sore hands, that's why he won't do it. Yeah, he has sore hands from his boxing. Yeah. No, it was something else. It was something else I was saying. I was saying something. I was saying something. And then I got distracted because that's what I do. You know, my mother reckons oh no, you don't have ADHD. And I'm like, I fucking do. I absolutely must have it. It would explain everything. Celebrating some. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Mumble Baby. You've reminded me. That's what I was saying. I feel like I'm in two minds. So I, for example, went to this 80s night the other day, and then I also, a wee bit before that, I went to this street festival thing that's on here annually, and I was like posting about it on Instagram and stuff, and I you know, I've made vlogs and things, like say when I tried to go find some crack on St. Patrick's Day, and I went to a very crowded bar, and so I've been just like, I don't know if showing people this sort of post-COVID world where, like, you know, showing, making, because that's what I like to do with vlogs, is I like to kind of take people places they might not be able to go, right? So I like to say, bring you along with me to a music festival, or to a cool place, or a party, or, you know, like some historical location or whatever, and show you around, and you know, it feels like you're kind of there with me. And so I'm just like, well, maybe I kind of feel like I'm doing that. I feel like I'm bringing you, I want to feel like I'm bringing you to this club night, or this bar, or this street festival, or whatever, that you wouldn't be able to go to otherwise, especially because, like, nobody can do anything like that at the moment, but we're kind of in a unique position here in New Zealand. And I'm just like, but is it perceived as showing off? And because I'm just getting kind of like mixed responses, and I'm like, is it like showing off, like, ha ha ha, well, we're so great, look what we can do? Or is it like, here, let's pretend for a minute that everything is normal and have some hope that this is the future. So yeah, I just don't really know. Those videos they give you hope, fluffy lovers. Well, that's good. Because I'm just like, I don't know, like, should I? But what's made me very sad is the amount of people who've said, like, I'll post a picture of a crowd, and a lot of people are saying, like, just seeing that gives me anxiety. Like, that's quite sad, that just seeing people together makes you feel afraid. And I feel like even when this is all over, it's going to be a very long time before a lot of people feel comfortable to be around others again. That's probably not very... You're happy for the COVID-free countries. Good, good, good. It gives you hope for the future, Suzanne. Oh, good. Yeah, that's right, Lisa. And also, like, the thing is, it could happen again. Like, we've just opened up this bubble with Australia, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to go to stuff when it's possible, because, you know, we did experience lockdown, and I did not enjoy it. Oh, good night, Jeffrey. Yeah, so, like, I didn't, oh, hello, Peggy, it's nice to see you again. I'm very aware that it could happen again. We could end up having to go into another lockdown, and so I'm like, well, I do kind of just want to go to stuff while it's possible to go to stuff. Make hay while the sun shines, right? It was scary even knowing there's no corona there. I know, and like, people are just like, oh wow, no masks. I would be wearing one anyway. It's like, but nobody has coronavirus. Nobody has it. It is not here. Nobody has it. And just saying like, oh, I wouldn't go out anyway. I wouldn't go. You should be safe. It's like, but nobody has it. It's perfectly safe. It's perfectly safe. Like that street festival I went to that I posted about on Instagram a few weeks ago had been postponed by a month, just over a month. It was supposed to be at the start of March, but there was like, I don't know, like, ooh, there's like a person with COVID, like one person I think had it, so we went to level 2. So not like a lockdown, just kind of like, let's just be, you know, back to the social distancing and the hand sanitizing and that kind of thing. So it was postponed just to be safe, right? So we were already being safe. So, you know, they postponed it until such a time as it was completely safe to do. And just like all these messages like, oh my god, that's so dangerous, it's so dangerous. It's like, but nobody has it, it's okay. We're allowed to enjoy it, we should enjoy it. While it's possible to have fun and go to this, because it may not last. I want to go and, you know, dance with people and rub shoulders with people and talk to strangers and that sort of thing. You don't mind seeing do lots of videos from days gone by. It will be weird when things go back to normal, yeah? You will live again when there's a Viggy Tea. I know, and like the organisers of Viggy Tea are still not saying anything, it's just like it was last year. It's like, guys... Oh, you were at the Dark 80s gig this past weekend. Oh, bugger. Oh, no, bugger, Demon Ewok. We didn't get there till quite late. I didn't arrive till about 11 p.m. So I think I shortly after I arrived, quite a few people started going home. But it had been pretty packed, I think. Oh, is that right, Quentin? Oh, excuse me. Shouldn't be yawning, really. You work at a theme park in California, get sold out, makes you realise people are more ready to get out, but it makes you nervous. There won't be going back to normal. Yeah, oh, it will eventually, Joseph. It just, we can't see the end of it right now. You know, it's like, I suppose people during, like, you know, say World War II thought it would go on forever, and I expect those years did feel like an extremely long time, and it's very, very dark, these sorts of periods, because you don't know when it hasn't happened yet. You can't look back and say, oh well, it'll end, blah blah blah, but we don't know. We don't know. It might not, Susie. I mean, well, they wouldn't allow it to happen. Like I said, they've been really, really, really strict. And everybody, pretty much everybody here has been, like, quite happy to give up their liberties. Well, not happy, but, like, compliant, I should say. Like, okay, this is what I have to do. It fucking sucks, but we'll do it. So if it happens again, it happens again. We'll deal with it if and when it happens again, I suppose. Who's singing right now? Oh, isn't it beautiful? This is Dinah Lakine, the song Over and Done. I love this song, and I love this band. I love them. I discovered them at my first Vicky T. Yeah, hey Megan. Things will get better. But it's a long time before. We don't know when it'll be. There will be a normal again, but it might not be for a while. Imagine a lot of crowding once restrictions are lifted. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, like, being sensible, right? Like, as long as... Well, I know that's the thing, it's like, as long as everyone's sensible, but they won't be. There certainly won't be. There's a lot of people being not, like, insensible the entire time. Oh, so thirsty. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Susie. That's the spelling for anyone who, like, wants to look them up. Dinah Lakine, but it's not really obvious how it's spelt. Oh, thank you, Lilith. Oh, bye-bye, Night Slasher. Have a good sleep. For Zoom school, huh? Hello, Jamie. Oh, that song is so beautiful. What I love about, yeah, Love Me to the End, beautiful. What I love about Dinah Lakine is how... Okay, so a lot of music these days is auto-tuned. I love how, like, natural and, like, raw the vocals are. I love how, like, it's not altered in any way to make it sound smoother. It's just got all this, it's like he sings with so much feeling, and like you can hear the emotion in his voice, and if there's a bit of a wobble or a bit of an imperfect note, it only adds to the beauty of it, I think. I really love that kind of singing, that kind of like those kind of vocals. I'd much prefer that over perfect vocals, if that makes any sense. I know he's such a beautiful boy. Oh, does it for me. Yes, Regina, I'm not like a huge fan, but I have seen them live, Lebanon, Hanover, and I think there's a wee bit of it on this playlist, actually. Symbolic getting used to wear your mask in winter. Yeah. Oh, they've got nice ones at Blackcraft, have they? Oh. Giorgio, lunch is almost ready. What are you having for lunch? No, Stitch the Zombie. I do not. No offense to him, just not interested. Damn arthritis. Are you okay? I can relate. I've been developing arthritis for the last 8 years. Kind of shit. Just in the hands. Cool. The pain is very gradual, so you get used to it. Alright, get some sleep, Darcy. Night-night. Sweet dreams. Thank you, Artemis. Thanks, Murph. That's nice of you to say. Gonna smoke some weed, Kawa. Okay. I'm not, but I've got my green juice. My void juice. Mr. Owl, could you bring me some more void juice? Just bring the bottle, if you can. That would be really super. Thank you. You'll fill my void. Oh, so just bring the bottle. Or, well, I don't know. Just can you, alright, now I'll give you the cup, but can you fill it right to the top?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very thirsty. 45 Grave. I've saw 45 Grave live in LA. That was a time. That was a good time. Oh, Wicked Quentin George. Those are like Danu Society? I don't know, but I definitely rate Corpus Delicti and Drab Majesty. I saw Drab Majesty when they came here, which was cool. Give Mr. Roll a kiss for you. Wow, that's the thing, Raw Pain. Apparently, oh, thank you very much. What a good fellow you are. It's nice and full too. Do you like the new cups I got? Yes, $10 for 4. Fuck yeah. Since I got a car, I can go places now. I can go to the warehouse, which is, I guess, kind of like Target, but cheaper and crappier. And I'm just like, they've like cheap things like glasses, and none of all their fucking nice glasses got busted at parties and things. Hello from Greece. Oh, thank you. No, I've got no wine, Lisa. I've just got this very healthy fruit juice, which it looks invisible on the screen. I know, it looks funny, doesn't it? Your car broke down, Ronnie. Oh no, bugger. I hate when that happens. Ashley, I actually haven't heard of the last one. But yes to the others, especially Voodoo Church. I really like Voodoo Church. Aww. Oh! Oh yes, I know of brutalities. Demon Ewok. That would be cool. I like brutalities. I like the attitude of it. It's quite cool. Thank you, Pavlovic. Pavlovich? Uh-oh. It's trying to look sophisticated. Yep, all my stuff's in Scotland. Oh yeah, I love driving, Naomi. I do. I love to drive. I like to drive long distances. And I hate not having a car. So my mum helped me buy a car recently, and it's a car that I've always wanted. A lot of people think that's a dumb car, but I don't care. Hello, Louise. Nice to see you. Yeah, so a bit more freedom now. I'm going all the way out to visit a friend tomorrow morning for morning tea, who I've not seen in ages, and I can get to her house now, so it's pretty wicked. Thank you, Maria. I'm just like, am I saying it right? Thank you very much. Yeah. My current skincare routine, Margaret. Well, since you asked, I'll tell you, because I've gotten really big into Korean skincare the last few months. I'm gonna make a video about it. I've been meaning to. Hello, Ursula from Poland. Hello, we've got a few people here from Poland today. It's a PT Cruiser, Ronnie. A Chrysler PT Cruiser, and it's black, and it's got cool black wheels as well. So it's like really fucking cute. It's 2007 version, so it's like cool, cute looking. I think it suits me. Current skincare routine, bit ridiculous. So, double cleansing. So if I've been wearing makeup, I'll start with an oil cleanser, and then like a foaming cleanser. So, but if I haven't been wearing makeup, I'll just use some other random cleanser, like a milky cleanser or a green tea cleanser or something. And then I've been using like Cetaphil as like the foaming cleanser, and honest to God, it works. Like Cetaphil, the foaming cleanser they have, like for not getting spots. It's the only reason I don't really hardly. I mean, I've got like a couple of spots, but I've virtually stopped getting them. It works. It's amazing. Anyway, so double cleanse, then a scrub. I've been trying to go for a more gentle kind of chemical-based scrub rather than just like scrubbing the shit out of my face with sugar or something. Then 2 toners. So an AHA, PHA, BHA toner, followed by a ceramide toner, and then what's next? Snail mucin essence, so snail slime essence. I love that shit. And then two ampoules. One's a vitamin C arbutin ampoule, and then a collagen ampoule, and then a galactomite serum, and then a rose water based moisturizer, and then a galactomite plus a whole bunch of other stuff, kind of like mattifying moisturizer, which is quite good for it's good because that kind of seals it and like means I can put makeup over that. And then an eye cream. I've got two different eye creams. I either use like a little like cucumber lanolin eye cream, or this will gross you out, sheep placenta eye gel. There's not necessarily much proof whether or not putting placenta on your skin does help, but I don't know, it's like just so packed with the absolute like essence of life. Well, I don't know, but I don't have any wrinkles, so I must be doing something, right? Something's working. Hello, Sky from France. How are you? Yes, Sarah Decker, you can pack loads into a PT. They are big. You're not into the idea of the snail slime, eh? If I was a ghost, what area would I haunt? That's a great question. I don't know. It would have to be somewhere dramatic. It would have to be like... Actually, I would want it to be somewhere really old and beautiful that was already haunted so I'd have company. Like Edinburgh Castle or something. Sun by Me is really good. Yeah, Ronnie. Oh, I forgot. Sunscreen goes last. I've got two favourite sunscreens I love at the moment. One's the COS RX. It's called like Total Green or whatever sunscreen. It's got a really nice mattifying kind of finish. And another one that I found is kind of like a BB cream, but it's a really nice tone for me. Is like one of the Innisfree ones, and it's actually really hard to get. It's like Innisfree like tone up, whatever it's called, sunscreen. But it's like I said, it's like a very mild BB cream, but it's got like a very nice match for my skin color. So I don't usually wear BB creams, but I'm just like, this is good. This is good. Placenta is great for your hair, is it? Innisfree's volcanic cluster cleanser and mask is amazing as hell. Really? Oh, and in the evening I will often also use a sleeping mask. So what have I got? I've got a few different sleeping masks. I've got an arbutin sleeping mask. I've got this like banana. There's a Tony Moly banana sleeping masks. I've got a collagen. Oh, this one's fucking weird, and a lot of people would be super grossed out by it. It's like almost pure pig collagen, and it's got a real weird texture, but it's got this very nice, light, pleasant smell. So it seems like, and it's kind of like flesh colored, so it seems like it should be super gross, but it's not. And that's from Eliza Becker, whatever that brand is called. The one that has like the cute pigs on all their packaging and stuff. So yeah. And sometimes sheep masks, but I do find that they're a wee bit expensive. Oh, bye-bye Lisa, thanks for coming and hanging out. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing Twitch, and I'm really enjoying Twitch, and I'm probably going to do it more often. Honestly, like, the reason I've been doing a lot of live streams is because I just got really depressed. I'm feeling a lot better now. Not completely, of course. But like, it's good because then I can interact with you like directly, and I always feel a bit better after doing it. Yeah. And so I don't know. It's just helping me like get something out there that's not like massive effort. That's like immediately kind of gratifying. Like I can talk to you right now. I don't know, this is like this instant feedback. I don't know, it's good. It feels good. It's really good. It's good for the old depression. Feels. I know, fluffy lovers, I imagine it would be hard to hear for a vegan. It's like snail slime, sheep placenta, pig collagen. Let's not. I also take care of my skin from the inside. I also take collagen hyaluronic acid tablets. Well, capsules, I should say. So, yeah. Drink plenty of water. Tra-la-la-la-la. Are you my drug? Yes, in a way. They make me feel better. Like medicine. I think one of the best things, if you're feeling a bit shit, is good company. Nice people. Having nice people around to talk to. And since we cannot be all around each other right now in person, this is the closest we can get, isn't it? Is that right, Historical Recreations? You're in Korea? I fucking want to go to Korea so bad! I just want to go to Korea and I will buy so much fucking skincare because I'm so obsessed with it. I love it. Innisfree's really good. Like, you can get quite a few things from, like, the Asian grocery shops here now. You couldn't before, but now you can. But not, like, a lot. And often the prices are, like, way higher. So, like, obviously because it's imported. But, like, I usually just buy everything online. Oh, that's so sweet, Historical Recreations. I like your name, by the way. I like Historical Recreations just as a thing in general. Oh, thank you, Louisa. You want to eat kimchi and buy the skincare? Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've had quite a few Korean friends in the past, and I've never met a Korean person I haven't liked, so I'm just imagining that it's just, like, full of nice, fun people, and everyone's got great skin. I don't know. I had a dream recently that we'd gone to Seoul, so I was like, we should go to Seoul, and I looked it up, and it's like, oh, Korea doesn't really have COVID, like, it's kind of like it is here, I think, like, it's a safe place to travel, so I'm like, we should fucking go there. That would be amazing. I mean, I can't afford to go there right now, but like, well, you know, make the effort to get there eventually. I would love that. Oh yeah, I do also like Korean food. We've got quite a lot of there's like a lot of Asian places here, like from, you know, different parts of Asia, like food restaurants, like pretty much everything you can think of. And there's like quite a few Korean restaurants, and they're usually my favourite ones to go to. Probably Korean first, then like Japanese, and then I don't know, maybe like Vietnamese. Tons, especially like this part of the city. How do you get cheap goth decor for dinner? You wait till Halloween and you go shopping. That's assuming you live somewhere that has nice Halloween decor. Otherwise, you just have to get a bit creative. Buy, you know, get like, say, if you need furniture, just I'm a big fan of getting like second-hand furniture, because it tends to be like, people tend to get rid of stuff that like belonged to their grandparents or something, so it might be like a little bit like vintage looking, especially like old wooden furniture, and just a tin of glossy black paint and you're good to go. Looks brand new, looks cool. No, Rebecca, she is no longer with us in this world. You're a waitress at a Korean restaurant. Oh, I don't know what my favourite dish is, I really don't know. I know that I have like a favourite thing that I get from this little like Korean street food place, but I don't think it's like traditional food or something. I think it's just like, that's probably just like Korean food for New Zealanders kind of thing. Basically it's like this really, really nice mix of like rice with like salad and squid. I don't know, like the sauce and everything he puts on it, just like... And I love Korean barbecue. Oh, it's the shit. It's good. Oh. So, top 3 things on my bucket list. Oh my gosh. That's hard. Well, I've got a few sort of stupid goals. One of them is to cameo as myself in as many movies and things as possible. If I die without having published a book or made a feature-length film, I'll be just like, what have I been doing with my life? There's a lot of places I want to visit. I want to write in a play, I want to be in a play, I want to do a stand-up comedy routine just once. Like I've got various things that I want to like do once. Those are, for example, I really want to do like a stand-up comedy routine just once. Holy fuck, John, are you serious? Are they bringing out a new album already? How the hell did I not know that? But their last album came out not that long ago. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Rebecca. No, it's alright. I get asked about it all the time. People are like, how are your cats? And I'm like, one of them died. my precious one, she died. And the other one, if anyone wonders, has a new dad with a friend of mine, and he is very, very well. He's very well. I think he might need a bit of an operation. because he's got like a little lump on him. Ben Elton? Is Ben Elton coming here? What have I missed? Is Ben Elton coming here? Because I fucking love Ben Elton. Oh, thank you, Cam. Yes, Estella? Or Estea? God, I never know. Yes, it's going to be a bit difficult for me to edit anything at the moment, given that my computer, well, the computer, I want to say my computer, it's not technically mine, it's Mr. Owl's, doesn't work right now. So that's really shit. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll get up a new video as soon as I can get. Difficult but possible. I don't know. Dark Kayoami, I will go to Europe as soon as it's possible to go to Europe. I've heard Bibimbap, but I don't remember what it was. Honestly, I don't know what it was like. I had it. The only time I remember actually eating Bibimbap in my whole life was on like an airline, because I had a stopover in Seoul. I spent like a 12, 24 hour stopover, and they put me in a hotel overnight. So technically, I've been to Seoul, but really it was just like I got driven with a bunch of other people, like from the airport to the hotel, and then back to the airport in the morning. But I was allowed to, like, you know, leave the hotel and stuff, but I didn't. I was just like, I'm just going to stay here and watch TV. So, that was a long time ago. Not sure of the date. I'm going to look that up. The song playing right now is Hapax, that's the band. Parallel Worlds. Hapax is really cool. Really, really good. Served in a stone bowl. Rice, meat, vegetables, meat, eggs. Ooh. Oh, I hope so too, Dark Kayami. I really, really hope so. I love Castle Party. Always wanted to go back to it, never managed it. Yeah, well, that's a lot of places on your to-go-to list, Quentin. It's not that bad, Zoe, June, at the moment. It's not flying that fast. I've actually got on like a bit of a like a delay thing, so that to prevent spamming, because before I knew that was a thing. Like basically it's everyone can post once every like 5 or 6 seconds, but when I first started doing these live streams it was just like brrr, and you'd get like spam, and just like bots that would just like post walls of text. So this prevents that, but it also means it's a good deal easier for me to read the chat, which is nice. Yeah. Bye-bye, Mumble Baby. Thanks for being here. What would I say is a guilty pleasure? I don't know. Well, I was talking the other day to you, Mr. Owl, and I said it's sort of my guilty pleasure, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was probably some kind of music. What was I thinking that was? I know, bots are fucking annoying. Spam, etc. Oh wow, thank you, Apesiac. If I say that like that. Hello. Oh wow, Nisha. Ooh, oh that sounds like fun. Pro makeup artist. I do want to go back to the Netherlands. A movie I can watch over and over again. Sleepy Hollow. I'm just going to say that because when I was a teenager I watched it every night for a fortnight. I never got sick of it. So I'm going to say that. Spam, spam. Hey from Australia, UFO Hunter. Hello from across the ditch. Here in New Zealand. I don't have a favourite Drab Majesty song, Demon Ewok, but I am making a new playlist that's got a bunch of my favourite Drab Majesty songs on it, or the ones that I've listened to and gone, I like that one, and put it in my playlist. Hi from France, Evan. Hello, Savannah. Actually, I don't experience the ASMR, and I'm quite disappointed. Oh, do I enjoy listening to Morrissey? No. Sorry, not a fan. I don't know. I just can't really. Some of his songs are alright, but I just can't really take him seriously. Anyway, yeah, I'm a bit sad because obviously ASMR is like very pleasant for people who do experience it, and I've tried. I was just like, oh well, maybe this is obviously a thing. So, you know, I've put on headphones and I've listened to those videos of like, you know, here's 30 different ASMR triggers and all sorts of different things, and just nothing does it for me. I'm just like, this is unpleasant. I don't, you know, just hearing someone like a little like scratchy that sort of thing. I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not enjoying it. Ew, Morrissey. Can I play any instruments? I can play drums, although I haven't for a while. And I can sort of play piano. Oh my god, Annika, you're right. I actually rewatched that recently because Mr. L hadn't watched it. I'm like, watch my Amsterdam vlogs! And then I was like watching it back going, look at all these assholes. All these people like just saying shit to me at you know, walking around the city at night. No, at the time I was just like, because, I don't know, I don't really get affected that much by people being assholes to me. But on watching it back, it was like watching it with a fresh pair of outside eyes, I guess. And there was one guy, I remember, I think we were crossing a bridge at one point, and there's this guy who calls me a ghost. He's like, oh, you look like a ghost, or whatever. And I turned around and said, oh, ghost, cool. And I can't remember what happened next, but I remember editing it. And I remember having to cut it there, because I was with these two guys, and that guy who called me a ghost wanted to have a fight. Like, he got, I don't know, they were just like, you want to go? It's like, no. So I remember, I don't remember exactly what happened or what they said, but I remember having to cut it out, because it was not very nice. So that was something that happened. So yeah, some people were pretty, but in the end, I did actually, apart from the whole, like, being drugged bit, in the end, I loved Amsterdam. I really, overall, the city itself, I really liked. I remember I liked the vibe. Everybody was nice. It was just beautiful. It was old. It was interesting. It was full of canals and cool, crooked little buildings and cheese shops. So, other than Amsterdam, I do really want to go back to. I want to visit, like, the Netherlands, like, more. Obviously, I want to see, like, more of it than just that city. You've been called a ghost too. How does one fight a ghost? Oh, hang on, I've just remembered something. When I was in Edinburgh, when I was in Edinburgh, the Fringe Festival was on, and I was getting some, you know, looking the way I usually do. People, especially when there's like theatre stuff on, people usually assume I'm acting or I'm part of something or whatever. I don't know. Like, oh, you must be in a play, or you're off to a fancy dress party or whatever. And there was these people advertising a kind of like, like the Ghosts of Titanic kind of play or whatever. And this chap went to hand me a flyer for it. He goes, oh, here's a ghost. And I said, not yet. And awkwardly, on the same day, like just before that, a drag queen had assumed that I was also a drag queen. I'm like, ouch. Oh, I mean, fair enough. I guess I can see how you get that impression, but you think I look like a man dressed as a woman? I get it, it's a lot of makeup, but these are real. I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe I should consider it a compliment. What do you do to help you sleep? I have trouble staying awake, honestly, so I'm afraid I don't really have an answer for that. Oh, Stories by Irish, how nice to see you. Long time no see. Sorry for live streams recently, but wanted to at least drop and say hi. Gotta get my little monsters ready for school. Thank you very much, Irish, and thanks for dropping in and saying hello. It is nice to see you. Enjoy wrangling your little monsters for school. It's never easy. Cheers to you with my mysterious void juice. Thanks so much. I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, we haven't seen you for quite a while. Take care of your wee selfie. So thank you so very much. Thank you so much. And Susie, Sharon Needles doesn't look like a man dressed as a woman half the time. No, some of them can be like very... Whoa, and it's just like, wow, you look just really, like, drop dead gorgeous, and it's not fair, because I can't achieve that. Yeah, all the shimmies. Can't do that right now, I'm too well covered up. This is the greatest goth song ever. Pretty much. Well, it's certainly one of the best ones, isn't it? I think this is one of the most, like, recognizable, like, oh, this is a goth song, right? Moonchild. I've been to a couple of drag shows, Savannah. Mostly just like I've been to two that were like just put on by friends of mine. So I don't know if they were like sort of traditional like like, I guess what you call classic drag shows, or whatever. More just kind of like, amateur sort of stuff, but entertaining nevertheless. Wait, I'm lying. 3. Was it last year, or whenever it was, year before, there was a, oh, Artemis, Hoot Fiend can, post the link for you to the old playlist, so you can see it. 19 hours worth of solid gold hits. Huh? Yeah. Greetings from Berlin, Rosie Money, hello. No, we don't, actually I don't have, I've never seen Eurovision before, and we don't actually have a television here. I haven't owned a TV for years, so if Eurovision's ever on TV here, I don't know. Oh no. Oh, it's a Ray Smith. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. The end part of it kind of makes me wince a wee bit now, but I was proud of that. I'm just like, I've won Valentine's Day. It was pretty romantic. It was pretty romantic. Hello, hello, Swayze Lily. Yeah, lifelong goth. Awesome. Look back. Oh, it's right early in the morning, my word. God, I keep... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I went to this kind of like community drag thing like a wee while ago here in Wellington, and it was like, it was alright. It was mostly, again, it was mostly quite amateur. It was okay. It was better than nothing. It was quite fun-ish. It was alright. It was in the gardens. Hello, Rosalia from Poland. We've got quite a few people in here from Poland today. No, Zoe June. I'm not familiar. Hello, Terry Poole from Mississippi. Here's the thing. As a child, I don't know why, but it was for some reason very important to know how to spell Mississippi, because I guess when you're a kid, it's like one of the longest words you've ever heard, and it's like full of S's and P's and things. So, you know, despite not being in America, everybody needed to know how to spell Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Hello, woman in corset. You're also in Poland. Yes! Oh my goodness. You're in California. It's 3:40 in the morning. What are you guys doing awake? Yeah. God is Taught is on this playlist, I think. And it's on shuffle. So maybe you'll hear it, maybe you won't. We've got about 15 minutes left to go. Whatever, you're amazing, Jeremy. Oh, your first name is actually Lilibet? That's beautiful, however you say it. It's very pretty. It's different. I don't know if I would... I say name Batterseer? Would I dye it all a silver colour? Surely, I don't know. Probably not. I think it might, I mean, I guess it would probably, the thing is, I think because I've got quite a neutral sort of hair colour naturally, like it's not dark nor light, I think it tends to be the case that most hair colours suit me, which is great. So like I can have my hair blonde or black and it doesn't look like shocking. I mean, I think the black looks definitely more like it's dyed. I think if it was blonde, people would probably just assume I was naturally blonde. I don't know. Maybe. I've gotten just so used to like having black hair and, you know, it matches everything, and I don't know, it would be really hard to bleach all of it. It would ruin it. I don't know. Amanda? All rehomed and one has passed away. That is the answer to that. Hello, Katerina from Croatia. Hello, the imaginary king from Colorado. Yeah, you absolute lunatics. What are you doing up at such crazy o'clock times? Death Camp Project sounds familiar, Zemoon. Another rigor mortis, another greeting from Poland. So many Polish here today. Well, I was just saying before, I had a good time in Poland. Really hope to get back for the castle party. There's places in Poland I'd like to go. I want to take Mr. Al to Poland. You're in Kelly, why are you up? Aww. Aww. You're here just... Well, I don't want to be... I hope I'm not, like, keeping you up. if you should be sleeping, but obviously I very much appreciate your presence here. Mina, hi from Bosnia. Wow, cool. I have a friend from Bosnia. But she didn't speak English. She spoke only like German and whatever, and her native language or whatever. So it was quite hard to communicate with her. But we try our best. You insomnia. Oh no. Gotta go do any work. Alright. Yeah, wicked. Oh well, I look forward to hearing from you. Message me on Instagram. Then I'm more likely to get it. Rather than say Facebook, because Facebook I just look at it and I scream, and then I just close the window and go, I can't. It's just too many messages, and so I don't tend to notice them. Hello, Fifi Fatal from UK. You're up because of work. Why is my thing going ding dong? Why is this going ding? Hang on. I'm concerned. My phone doesn't usually make little noises. I don't know. Oh, it was Mr. L. It was Mr. L texting me from the next room. Righto. You weirdo. It's like, right here. I remember when, like, texting and, like, online messenger was, like, a new thing. And, say someone in your house texts you from, like, another room. It's like, what the fuck are we turning into? Hey Carolyn from Switzerland, hi. Hello Pepperoni from Portland. Mim from Germany, hi. Gamer Girl, also German. Ava, hello from Australia. Oh my word. You're also in New Zealand, Midnight Witch. Whereabouts are you, if I may ask? You could have said it afterwards. 10 minutes. It's alright, whatever. She'll text you when she's right upstairs and she needs something rather than just coming to get you. You sleep with melatonin, prescribed muscle relaxer. Yeah, melatonin is meant to be pretty good for sleep problems, isn't it? Obviously, if it's like a real problem, you should speak to a doctor about it. Hello, Alexis from London. Hello. I like this song. Oh, you're in Wellington. McGarrett here. Ursa in Wellington. It is nice to see you there, my neighbour. Wellington. Hi from the Shire in Scotland. Whatever, I happen to know that the Shire is in Matamata, so. Hey from Bulgaria. Hey, Adelina, hi. Thanks, Alexis. Seaspiracy. What's that about? Melatonin gives you nightmares, really? Shit. Dallas, hi! Hey Jessica from Mexico. Hello from Romania, Yulia. Hi! Goodness me. Hi from Ohio. Hey, it's Overdar. Yay, nice to see you. Been up all night grading university papers. Goodness me. Well, what subject do you teach? You've probably already told me. And are the students learning? Have they done well? Hi from Slovakia, Gabriella. Oh my goodness gracious me. Is that right, Annika? I mean, obviously, like, these are the sorts of things you don't just go for. You don't just go buy them if you can even. I don't know. You have to speak to a doctor and get a prescription. Absolute favourite animal? I don't know. Just cats, I guess. Probably like big cats. Like, I love white tigers. They're very beautiful. Enough procrastination. You have a house and speech to tidy for. Oh, good luck. Have fun with that, Ronnie. See you. Melatonin does nothing for you. Oh, bugger. I'm so swag. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Emma. Talking about air shit. Favorite singer band? I don't think I have a... well, okay. I think Rammstein has got to be my favorite band, right? I love Till Lindeman's voice, but there's a lot of like vocalists who I love, and there's a lot of different bands I love, but I would say that Rammstein is my number one favorite. Yeah, absolutely. It's important to go to a doctor, and it's like it's their job is to help you. So. Hello, Lena. Greetings from Germany. Is it over the counter in America? Really? Huh. Alright. Bye bye, Lillivan. Gotta get your butt to work, Cherry. I don't know, Alma Love. I couldn't possibly say. I like too many songs. I mean, all the songs on this playlist are songs that I like. And I'll be like, oh, I love this song, oh, I love this song, I love this song. But it's because, like, I made this playlist, so therefore I love everything on it. So it's a bit awkward. There's no songs on here that I hate. Favorite Devil in the Universe song? That's hard, because I like a lot of their songs. Favorite. Well, I do love Immaculata. That one might be my favorite. I don't know. They have so many good songs, and I also like the less common ones. Oh wait, what's that fucking one called? It's in like 3 parts, I think. Osculum Infame. I love that track. It's fucking cool. That's probably my favorite one, actually. Like, that's the song, when I saw them play live in Poland, that was the song that they, like, opened the set with, pretty much, and it was just, like, cool. So that Osculum Infame, that, like, to me, that, like, reminds me of being there in that church in Poland, and it was just, like, strobe lights and shit. It was really great. I had such a good time. Any vocalist, male vocalist with a deep voice, you'll love it. I know, it does look crazy, doesn't it, Zoomoon? Teaching assistant at World History. Cool, and the students do well. Oh, good on you. And then you're being a good teacher. Well, teaching assistant. Writing is an important skill to have, of course. World History, I'm very much approving of that. I think history is so important to learn, and I don't know if enough people realize just how important it is to learn history. It's like, if you want to learn about now, if you want to learn about anything that exists now, or think about how things may be in the future, or how decisions may affect the future, or changes may affect the future, you have to look at the past. And it's just, I mean, it's incredibly interesting. And it makes you appreciate stuff and people, and I think it's just so important to learn history. And I'm really sad and resentful that it was never offered to me as a subject at school. It just wasn't, like, on the curriculum. In my later school years, I did art history and classics, but that's all. Not just, like, history. In general, we learned a lot, you know, like social studies, we learned quite a bit about, like, I mean, New Zealand, like, the settlers, for example, haven't been in New Zealand for that long. So we learned a lot of, like about, like, the settlers coming over to New Zealand and, like, Maori myths and legends, that kind of thing. But, like, we never learned about, like, British history or, like, European history or certainly not American history, but, like, no other kinds of history. And it's like, I would have really liked to have learnt about, you know, like, maybe the wars or like something, but never mind, it was just never offered. But, you know, as a history major, you appreciate this. It's amazing. I know, it repeats itself. Yes. And it's like, you know, you can see things repeating themselves. You can see things be like, this thing happened before, and you can maybe be like, I can kind of see that sort of thing happening again now. And, like, it's amazing how people never really change. For example, I read Journal of a Plague Year last year because it seemed appropriate. And just, like, reading about how people responded to the Black Plague and comparing that to people responding to COVID, it's just like, it's the same. It's like, all the way people have been reacting, it was just, like, exactly the fucking same. So it was, like, super interesting. And yeah, people in general, I mean, like, the world changes around you, and what, you know, like, sort of social stuff changes or whatever, like, say, maybe, like, what's appropriate to say or do might change, but people in general seem to be consistently kind of the same. And yeah, same, Quentin. I love, like, dark history. I think that shit's awesome. Teaching assistant because you're still a graduate. You can't know the present without understanding the past. Everything is connected. I know, like, literally everything. It's like everything that we experience in our daily lives, there's some reason why we experience it. And You can, I don't know, it's just so interesting. It's so interesting. And there's just so much of it. Like, you can never learn it all. It's just like this massive rabbit hole, and I just think it's a really interesting subject. And it's so easy and accessible now. If you want to learn about history, there's infinite, like, documentaries. There's not just books. If you're like me and you're a slow reader, but you want to read, get fucking audiobooks. There's tons of them. Yeah, Spanish flu probably more likely. I don't really know much about the Spanish flu. I've always been a bit obsessed with the plague, honestly. I love the plague. Well, I mean, I don't actually love the plague. I just really like that period of history, so I've read as much of it as I can. And I really like to read about kind of like everyday stuff. So, like, you know, if anyone wants any like, like say like domestic history book recommendations, you know, I can give them to you or whatever. Yeah, that's the trouble as Irish. Yeah, like a lot of you've got to take everything open-minded, I guess, especially if you're reading personal accounts of stuff. Like, you know, there's that whole history is written by the victors thing. So basically, you just got to, like, if you want to learn about something or some event, you've just got to read as many different sources as you possibly can, and then try and come to your own conclusions or whatever. Anyway, mudlarking. Oh my goodness. Mudlarking. Okay, I feel like I've heard that word before. Oh yeah, clothing history. Love fashion history. So interesting. I feel like fashion used to make more sense, honestly. It just did. It was like clothing was made to be functional as well as beautiful, but mostly it like made more sense than what we wear now, in my opinion. Oh, crime history. A really cool website if you like crime history is the Old Bailey website, and you can read like court reports, like verbatim court reports from like hundreds of years into the past, and it's just so incredible. You can just like look up years and read through them and be like, oh, you never stole no potatoes and that sort of thing, and just like the language people use when they spoke and all the little crimes, like it'll tell you like what they did and what their punishment was and that kind of thing. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's true, Bob, and that's very much a thing. I watched this one woman who was explaining, she was saying like fashion is a reaction to things, and it's interesting how much fashion evolves, right? But all the people are just like, this is normal, this is just what we wear, you know. So like, say 100 years ago it was, like 120 years ago, it was very normal to wear, for your woman, like a massive hat, right? A massive hat with your hair like all pulled up, and you know, like a blouse or whatever. But if you wear that now, people are like, fucking what's wrong with you? That's a bit extravagant, isn't it? Anyway. Potatoes. I know, we just need to bring back love for Franny. We need to bring back panniers, I think. Huge hip panniers with the pockets in the sides and like bum rolls and that, and like, so pockets you can just like store so much stuff in there. And I saw something the other day that was being passed around the internet that was all like, oh, they phased out pockets in women's clothing because of, so they couldn't carry witchy stuff around with them. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was just an aesthetic thing, because women started wanting to wear clothes close to the body, and if you have pockets they become bulky, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason they phased out pockets. Not because they were like hiding witchy stuff. That's a nice thought, but it's pretty much definitely not true. Yeah, well, I mean, there have certainly been moments where fashion got a bit nuts, you know, where it just started to look very silly, but in general, like, it you know, responds to the time and made sense for the time. Lena, I don't know. I've got some like mega roots going on, but what I did is I just used a little brush. I did the blonde first, and I brushed that on, and then I did the black, so that I wouldn't be like accidentally getting blonde over the black, right? Because I thought, well, if I get the black over the blonde, it'll probably look okay if it's a mistake, but the other way around would look silly. You always hide Satan in your pockets. It's good that he's pocket-sized. It's convenient that way. I bet they did, Lilith. Back in the days when people just hiffed their their chamber pot out the window, all the contents of. I know, I get it, Cynthia. I'm just like, oh. Well, when we have children, I very much want to, well, especially when they're babies, I want to take inspiration from fashion history for babies and toddlers, because I also think that made more sense, you know? My little boys used to wear skirts, and that was just normal. I mean, I suppose these days people are like, why are you putting a little boy in a skirt? But like, when they're like just a baby, you know, I think putting them in like a little gown makes so much more sense than having them all like buttoned up with like a little pair of tiny jeans and that kind of thing. It's like, isn't it just easier to like little gown, up we go. Anyway. Oh, thank you very much, Cryptic Lovecraft. I know that you attended American Satan's premiere. Do you watch Paradise City, the TV spin-off of American Satan? Here's something really fucking awkward. I'll tell you something. Super awkward. So, I was saying before, got pretty depressed. Got very, very behind on the old emails, and I'm talking hundreds of emails behind. And I got an email from the producers of that show saying, would you like to do we're premiering it this weekend, would you like to do a collaboration and do like a watch party or something, and like on your channel or whatever, and we'll sort something out, blah blah blah, for this new American Satan show spin-off. And I did know they were going to make a show. I knew that since before the movie came out, so I was sort of expecting it. And I got that email. Oh, they said, oh, can we wait? I think they just sent me the email. Well, I didn't read it when it was too late, but they sent me the email with not enough notice, I should say. They were like, this weekend, and it's like, but it's Friday, and they're like, we can send you a bunch of stuff. I think they wanted to like send me some physical things. I'm like, it will not get here in time. You try and send me something from the United States, it's gonna be here weeks from now. Like, I can't do that. So I haven't watched the show yet, but I will. Yes, I had never heard of Bernadette Banner, Lilith, until I did that Edwardian hair video, and people were like, oh, Bernadette Banner also put out an Edwardian hair thing today. I was like, who? And some people were like, oh my god, you totally ripped her off, you totally copied her. I'm like, I've never heard of her. Also, it would have been phenomenally quick to put out a video the exact same day. It's like, do you know how long it takes to make a video? But thank you so much, Cryptic Lovecraft. I mean, I'm assuming you've seen the show. Like, is it good? Okay, Overdar. So Satan's like one dragon strange beast. It changes in size depending on the container. Ah. It's liquid like a cat. Satan is liquid. Oh yeah, Karolina Zabrowska. I think she's cool too. She's pretty popular these days. I've been subscribed to her for a long time. Time to get your son up for fake school. I think it's actually time for me to go. It's been over 2 hours now, and I've got to do this Patreon only stream for those of you here on my Patreon. Wait, hang on a second, Amelia. Would you wear platform shoes that are hollow at the bottom so you can? Hang on. I'm not sure what you want to say there, but if you could wear platform shoes that are hollow so you could like store stuff in them. That would be a neat way to kind of smuggle drinks or something into a festival, wouldn't it? Like hollow out your platform boots and put like a flask in there or something like that. Oh, see you then, Archer, and see you, Anticorpse. Yeah, if anyone else is here is on my Patreon. We'll do that in a few minutes. Yay, it's Kira! Yay! Am I comfortable talking about my spirituality, Puff and Paste? Yes and no. Like, I had said that I would make a video about it, but then I decided against it, because as I said in my last stream, I just decided not to talk about spiritual stuff and religion. It's like, yes and no, like, I'll talk about it, but also I don't want to, like, it's such a, I don't want anyone to, I don't like talking about anything that's not polarizing, but alienates people, right? Like, you know, we've got people in this community from everywhere, as you may have seen from this chat. So all kinds of countries, all kinds of religions, right? So, you know, Christians, Satanists, Jews, Muslims, I don't know, Shintoists, probably, you know, Wiccans, atheists, and it's like, I don't, ever want, I just feel like, and religion's one of those, like, it's like politics, you know, it's one of those, I don't know, I just don't want anyone to feel kind of like pushed out, or like, not included. I don't know, I just sort of avoid talking about it, just because I don't want anyone to kind of feel alienated, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm expressing that very well. Cryptic Lovecraft, I recommend the show, but you have your complaints. The show was incomplete. Oh, I don't think they filmed all the episodes that they had planned. Oh no, really? Maybe they didn't have enough budget or something. Well, what I thought about the movie, I'm assuming you've seen it, it felt like it moved really fast. That was what I thought about, like, I mean, it was good. It was especially good for, like, you know, it was that guy's second film ever. And I was just like, fucking well done. And I said to him, I said, you can come to my movie premiere when I make a movie. So now I have to make a movie just so I can invite him. Anyway. Right. Maybe they just didn't have the funding to get everything, but, or maybe it was just the writing wasn't good enough. I guess I can't really judge myself because obviously I've not seen it. But you recommend it in general. I wonder if they'll make like another season or something. Maybe that will patch up any missing things. Yeah, I don't know. But thank you very much for that, Cryptic Lovecraft. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I'll write to them and be like, well, maybe I can help you like promo some other way, but like I couldn't do the thing that you wanted me to do. It wasn't going to be possible. Yes, the playlist is always the same. I always use the same playlist because I'm lazy. Oh, Hoot Fiends just posted those links. It's really nice. Thanks for doing that. My Twitch link and my Patreon link. Oh, tea time. That's really nice of you to say. And if you could just post the playlist one more time, that would be sick. And then we'll go. Yeah. Thank you, Chris Crow. I'm just about to go. Thanks, Hoot Fiend. Alright. Definitely time to go. Sorry if you've like just got here, but it's definitely time to go. I always end up going over time. I was feeling a bit mopey beforehand, just kind of like emotional. Unleash the Archers rules too. Okay. Oh, Portia Eden. Yay, spoopy self. I'm not really into horror movies that much either, like sometimes, but I'm not like into them. Right? So, and I think it's just because I have like such massive anxiety, they give me nightmares. Yay, see you soon, Damien. Okay, for those of you on my Patreon, I'll be with you in a few minutes. I might grab a piece of toast or something, make a cup of something hot, and see you, Brian, and then I'll be right with you. And for the rest of you, thank you very, very much for cheering me up. Wait till I say his real name. Oh, absolutely, Lilith, yeah. I was definitely feeling pretty down. I had a sort of a strange day, and like I said, I just had a bit of but not really a fight, sort of a disagreement with somebody, and I'm not used to that. I was just like, so, I was feeling a bit down and mopey, but, oh, hey, Kenshin, I just saw that you're there, but yeah, so you've definitely, like, boosted my mood quite a lot, so thank you very much for hanging out with me. It always does. Astrological matter till tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow is a new day, but today has definitely gotten better. God, it's after 11 PM. Doesn't feel that late, but it is. Oh no, grey but not blue. Bugger. While sending you lots of love back, and hopefully we'll see you another time soon. I'm doing Twitch, and I'm doing 2 Twitch streams every weekend, which is just my name. It's Black Friday, all one word, on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Black Friday. Playing games. Oh, I love all the love. I love the love. Oh, bugger at Jen Jellybean. Oh, next time. Damn. Thanks, Hoot Fiend. And, yeah, I might end up doing another day on Twitch, because I feel like just doing, like, some hangout sort of stuff, because I like Twitch. Turns out it's actually pretty fun. Yeah. Oh, you're in Albuquerque. I love that. I love, like, Albuquerque looks like it's such a fucking funny word. It's so funny looking. It's like you would never know how to pronounce it if you didn't know that's how it was said. See you on Twitch? Yes! Alright, I'm definitely going. I'm going. I'm gonna go make that piece of toast. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day, night, whatever. Day at work, day at school, sleep. See you next time we see you. Thank you, Richard Crook. Well, that's because I guess it's the magic of social media, isn't it? You don't see everything. People only ever put like the good stuff on social media, I suppose. Oh, sorry, Brightest Crown, I'm just leaving. No! Right. Bye! Bye, everybody, bye, everybody, bye, everybody. I love you so much. See you again soon.